Hey, my name is Wayne Emmons. My friends call me Bubba. I'm a lawyer, small-town country lawyer, Marion in West Memphis, Arkansas, but also practice in the big city of Memphis. I've been doing this 30 years, and it seems like the more I know about it, the less I know about it. And it's little wonder that people are confused sometimes about the law, but that's the way it is. A great comedian, Lenny Bruce, one time said that in the halls of justice, most of the justice is in the halls. And sometimes that's true. And what is true, I know, is that delivery of legal services is woefully lacking in many ways, especially for the lower middle class and for the poverty level people. But yet we got to try to do it better. How that the law sometimes can be fun, sometimes it's tragic, but yet it's something we all live with and need to know more about. To just bring the law down to the level of the ordinary person and make it in such language that simple people can understand and not lawyerly language, for goodness sakes. I'm going to try to do that. All right, let's have the next case.
All right, Judge, here we go. Now, this is another tough one for you, Bubba.
I can handle it.
All right, this is Stan. Now,
Stan, right over there, okay.
Right, and this is Mike.
Mike, okay.
Mike opened up here at the mall, and he opened the Beanie Baby Hut, and he thought he had an exclusive.
Mike owned the Beanie Baby Hut.
Right up here in the front of the mall, yes, sir.
Was he the first one in the mall?
Yes, sir.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, all right.
Okay, and then Stan comes in and opens up a store that he thought was going to be, that Mike thought was going to be a candy store gift shop, but now he's selling Beanie Babies. So we got two people in the mall selling Beanie Babies. So you got to figure it out.
Y'all ain't got any Bubba Beanie Babies, do you?
Hey,
No, but
good.
we got some Bubba Ducks,
Bubba Ducks?
but they're not here.
If you got any Judge Bubba Beanie Babies, we'd be interested in a few of them, I think. All right, now these are the things that were the craze all over the country. McDonald's started them, is that right? And now they're collector's items. Mm-hmm. How many Beanie Babies are there in all? I mean, different.
338.
100, how many?
338.
338. And you were first here with the Beanie Babies.
Right.
All right, go ahead and tell me how that happened. You rented a...
Rent a spot with the mall manager here, and
What part of the mall?
the very front door.
All right.
It's a little kiosk, as a matter of fact. We got 8 displays. I roll my stuff out, roll it up.
Is that all you sold, Beanie Babies?
Beanie Babies only, and Thai product.
And you've been in here how long?
4 years.
Okay.
A little over 4 years.
And then Stan, you come in later, right?
Yeah, about a year ago.
And what did you rent a kiosk or a store?
No, I rented a store.
Oh, is it located in the mall?
Yes, right in the center.
All right. And what was your original intent about the store?
Gift items and candy. But I had to get rid of the candy because I got a weight problem.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Can't wait to eat.
You got Dunlap's disease, like
Yeah.
me. Your belly's Dunlapped over your belt.
Right.
Okay. Now, if you thought you were going to get on my sympathetic side by pointing out that you got that Dunlap's disease.
No.
Okay. So are you saying you attribute to the weight problem, you're not selling candy?
Well, I had customers come in and want, like, this one lady wanted 10 pounds of licorice, so I bought it, and she never came back. I had to eat the licorice. I just keep eating all the candy, so I had to quit getting the candy and start putting out more gift items to increase my sales because the candy would get eaten before it got sold.
Well, now, if a lawyer has a client come in that's charged a bank robbery and says he's going to pay the lawyer a fee and it never comes back, the lawyer can't go out and rob banks. So,
You're right.
So the lawyer's got to have that kind of self-control, and nobody made you eat the licorice. That's what my mama used to tell me, yeah. Who made you eat that ice cream? No, nobody did. But,
Well, my beanies don't sell now. Should I eat them?
Well, I don't...
I only sell half as many beanies. He sells the other half.
Well-
So do I need to eat my other half of beanies? I mean, give
Let
me
me
a
ask
break.
you,
So I didn't start selling candy.
What are you selling besides beanies?
I sell Department 56. I sell airplanes. I sell stained glass, Tiffany light lamps. Beanie Babies are less than 20% of my business.
Go look at his store. 50% of the store, Beanie Babies.
Well, I
Plus,
will. I'll go
Beanie
look
Babies,
at
when he first moved in, he was like me, secondary. We buy here, buy there, get best price we can. I always got better price than him because he always liked them a little better than I did. But, I had all the Thai product. He just sold Beanie Babies. I could live with that until the one guy came by and said, oh, look what I just bought for $800. And I'm like, yeah, right. $800 that you were supposed to buy from me. But anyway, now it's not just Beanie Babies, it's all the Thai products. So now I don't have any edge as far
Now
as
what? Oh,
my
what?
product. The Thai product, the Beanie
okay.
Babies, the
Thai makes Beanie
plush.
Babies.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So I carried all that. And he started out with just Beanie Babies.
When you came into the mall and signed, I assume you signed the lease.
Yes.
You know if there was a non-competitive or non-competition clause in that lease?
Well, I'm thinking there was, but
Well, I do know
nothing
for-
in specific. And this is America. You can't
Yeah.
tell somebody what they can and can't say.
Well, that's one of the problems here because I know for a fact here there are a couple of shoe stores.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with competition, but when you've got something that's in a declining craze, whatever. I mean, at one time you could have had 50 people in here. Matter of fact, I had 50 people in here one time selling Beanie Babies. Everybody made money, with the exception of 2 or 3 people that can't keep up with the big dogs. But you know, there's not room for 2 people anymore. Beanies are not as popular as they used to be. So, you know, I split half my money with this man now. I've been here 4 years. He's been a year. I used to make $500 a weekend. Now I make $250 a weekend.
So what authority or what reason morally, forget legal authority, do you think I've got a right to order him to cease and desist from selling Beanie Babies?
Well, morally, it was wrong of him. He knew I was selling Beanie Babies out here. He came in here with the intentions of selling Beanie Babies.
Well,
and I went to the mall manager myself, and I said, and I told them, I says, you know this guy's going to sell Beanie Babies? Oh, no, he's going to keep his Beanie Babies in back. He told me he was going to keep his Beanie Babies in back. Well, she's thinking back room. He's thinking back walls.
You got anything else to say?
And front windows.
Okay.
No, I just, you know, I'm out here trying to make a living like Mikey is, and Beanie Babies ain't that important no more. They're not.
Then quit selling them. That's
not
all I
the big
sell.
seller. And it's like
Go
he's
sell
not only
your
carrying
airplanes.
Beanie Babies now. He's got some other departments too that he carries, but I don't carry them.
In the absence of a non-competitive clause in your lease that you knew about and that he knew about and understood, I don't think there's a darn thing I can do.
Misrepresentation.
Oh,
What they're telling one thing, they tell the mall manager, oh, Beanie's not going to be nothing. We'll keep him in the back.
Well-
We're going to sell candy. Now the man don't sell candy. He sell candy bars and
contracts
coaches and
and written documents control this whole world. And lawyers and judges have to go by that. I'm just afraid there's nothing I can do.
You know, I didn't figure there was, but I thought I'd give it a kick.
It's worth it. We're glad to have you in here.
Better than kicking him.
Get some ribs, if nothing else. That's the
Hey.
judgment of the court.
Thank you. I think
Everybody
I will.
say amen. All right. Not that many ribs.